Everyone, we are back with another war video today, and this is going to be war number 9 against the Alliance Salty. So definitely one of our big wars this season. We want to make sure we are playing well and do not die, as this will potentially, it could be a very close war. I unfortunately do die, so yeah, quite upsetting. But for this war, I was very much focused, especially since I played bad last war, so made sure I was, wide awake. I played this at night, first night. Did a bunch of duels, made sure I was very much locked in as I wanted to play smooth. Not only play, well and not die, but also play cleanly and fast in terms of just, not making mistakes, not drawing fights out longer than they need to be. So we bait this special one out. I just blocked the whole thing just to be extra safe. We are running an invul again, just to be extra safe as well. Here now we got our infection up. We're going to full combo into the special 2. We get back to our special 1. Punish this with a special 1 of our own. This almost finishes the fight. We're going to reparry combo, special 1, even with the protection up, this will kill. Get the fight down nice and quick. So very fast fight, sub 50, just what we wanted. Looking at a good spot for the war, or for the first fight. Oh my gosh, sorry about all the text. Next up we have Shocker here. We're using Thanos. Probably the most ideal counter, if not top 3. And this fight is going to be my death, and it is awful. I had a plan going into this, which you'll see in the cleanup because it goes perfectly. So parry, full combo, heavy. I think, looking back, I think I should have let that final heavy finish, and then I could have thrown the special 1. I would have had my counter punch charge. But we make that mistake. Here we dex in the special 1, very much in the driver's seat still, completely under control. He throws the special 1 into my block, and that's where the first major mistake happens, besides, getting hit at the beginning. I did not expect him to throw that into block, and so I did not punish with my counter punch, which really screwed me here. And then, of course, I get light intercepted for the second time, and we get comboed, and now we're in our corner. I throw the special 2 here. He was going to auto block it anyway, but now plan was to dex into my relic, and he throws another special 1 into hard block. It's unblockable, and it kills me. And I am at this point super tilted. Yeah. This death was very bad for multiple reasons. Number 1 reason, by far, again, we're against Salty. We cannot lose this war. If we lose war, we lose war champ. And this was very early into the war too. I think I was like this is like fight 20 or something. So this death was just really bad timing. And it's probably my easiest fight this war. I mean, you could say the Bastion versus Captain Bruno was easier, but this is a super easy fight. So really, really a frustrating death, especially since I had a plan and it just went off the rails so fast. Big part of it was bad play, obviously. The AI did not help. Just throwing a bunch of special ones in the block was not what we wanted. So just super frustrating. So after I died, I did take a minute to, step away from the phone. Last thing you want to do is die and then go right back in and die again. So I stepped away and let people know I died. And a couple people reached out right away saying, don't stress about it. It happened. So that was really nice of them. But I was just super frustrated with myself. I mean, Shocker can do that, but still, it was just ugly death. So yeah. We heal back up after taking, I think I took like a 10-minute break. And we go back in, stick with my same plan. And then this fight goes perfect, of course. This should have been also my quickest fight. So you'll see how quick it can go when it goes the way it's supposed to go. Same thing, combo in, heavy punish. Again, next time I think I finish the heavy attack and then I just dex in my special 1. We hit the intercept though, and now this fight's basically completely over. 2 special 1s. We use our counter punch for opening, as was the plan originally. Again, did not want him throwing a single special 1, and then he heavy and dies in 20 seconds. So we did 85% of his health in 20 seconds. So if we didn't kill, if that was the first attempt, that heavy not only knocks him down, gives us another counterpunch, we literally use the counterpunch, full combo, relic, and he's dead. So it still would have been a 25-second fight. So yeah, super frustrating. But yeah, at least cleanup went well. I do have a bunch of fights left still. So I have 6 fights this war. That was the second fight. So the other part with when you die early, there's pros and cons of dying early into your war. I think the big pro is that you have redemption because you get to have, several more fights after to do well. If you die like the last fight of your war, then you have to stew on it for a couple days. We're using Spiral here. I've never used Spiral in a proper in-season war. So I did watch several videos. I look pretty straightforward. I'm a decent Spiral player for someone who's never used her in war. I did practice her a bunch in a couple off seasons just because I want to make sure I knew how to play her correctly, as she was supposed to be. She is very good for this tactic. So yeah, here though, I do for this fight, there's zero reason Serpent should ever throw a special. So that is my goal. We do get a pretty, a lot of cold snaps on us, but I was running full energy resist, relic, stat focus, and even the mastery. Can't remember what the mastery is called, but energy resist mastery as well. Here we get Dex into another special one. I was practicing using the dancing blades, but after I just died, I decided maybe best not to do it this war anymore. So a lot of light, medium combos just to stack your charges real quick. But otherwise, we parry here and he goes down. So sub-minute fight. And yeah, super happy with how that went. I would definitely take that again. And even with the power focus too, still he threw 0 specials. So yeah, went exactly according to plan. I do play pretty well the rest of this war. And again, I mean, the first fight went really well. It was just the Chakra fight went so terrible. This fight here, this one is slow. I knew it was going to be slow. I am running suicides. I debated taking them off, but running them was the right call. You just get Bastion's not bleed immune. He's bleed resistant. So we're going to get a lot of bleeds on us, which is going to, is going to play into inequity, which I'm sure they're running inequity here. Otherwise, we kind of just going to throw special ones. Without the ability to parry, it's kind of hard to get to a special 2, and then with the infection up. So plan was just throw special ones. That's what all the videos I saw did as well. We're going to bait special 1s, mainly because the special 2 can kind of just one-shot you if you screw up. We'll just play around his invisibility. Heavy punish every once in a while as we do want to get the disintegration up. Otherwise, just throw our special 1s. And just chip him away. It is going to be slow. And again, you saw that didn't do very much damage. So we had, 8 debuffs on us with all the bleeds. Again, he's invisible, so we're just going to wait this out. We're going to punish here. I think I heavy again. Special 1. This does okay damage. I'm debating if I should go special 2 next time. Again, with all the bleeds up, the infection, or the inequity is just tanking our damage. So I might go special 2 if I take this again. Again, it's very safe. It's just slow. Heavy punish here. Throw one more special 1. We get a lot of bleeds on us, so the damage kind of tanks down. Trying to just combo this out. I think he throws this. And then we close out the fight. So, again, not a fast fight and not a fight expected to be fast. I just wanted to make sure it was sub 2, which it was. But I was hoping for 130. But yeah, that's kind of just how that fight is. And then we got our first mini fight. This one's with Thanos again. This fight's super... I mean, it's not any easier than the Chakra fight. This fight's super easy, though. I was not worried about it. You don't want to parry, obviously, because it has the Soul Barb. If you parry like 2 or maybe 3 times. So we're just going to medium, light, heavy until we get our counter punch up. Then we have that. We applied the... is it Panic? No. I'm mixing up my debuffs. It is panic. Okay, the panic counters the evade, so then you don't have to worry about it as much. I do just need to be aware that I won't have the panic up the whole time, only after I counterpunch. So that's the only time I'm going to do a full, combo. There we do a medium heavy. User counterpunch, full combo. Heavy here. User counterpunch again, combo, heavy. Special 2, we could have relicked, but yeah, that's the fight. So sub 40 seconds, super easy, and went exactly according to plan. And then our last fight is going to be the boss. So boss fight here, it's another Onslaught. I think, as I mentioned in the previous video, this fight does go a lot longer. Again, I'm sure Salty was running specific masteries to make this fight as painful as possible. So this does not go down in a special 2 and two special 1s. It goes out, it draws out quite a bit more. Not like it gets egregious on time, but just longer than I hoped it would. I also somewhat expected this fight to... I knew they were probably running masteries that wasn't going to get the job done in a special 2 and 2 special 1s. So I was prepared for that to be the case. Here, though, full combo. I was hoping he'd throw this while the crush was up, but he didn't really do it. So I'm like, all right, I'll just go to my special 2. Heavy here. I do want to make sure I have infection up, which I don't right now. And then he throws this right into block, and I was like, that was super annoying because I was hoping to get the crush on and push him to special 2. So we parry here. Full combo. Special 1, or special 2. Heavy punish, throw the special 1 here. Does good damage, but you can see, compared to last war, I think I was at 40% after that special 1, and this one we're not even close. Full combo. Heavy into the special 1. Good damage, but doesn't kill, obviously. And then I bait this. Dex it, go in and punish. I was hoping to get back to a special 1 before my Furies expired, because that would have killed. But we get the crush on us and it just doesn't line up. So I'm like, okay, let me just heavy this. I'll throw the special 1. And this, man, without the Fury, it's extremely noticeable. So I'm like, okay, one more special 1 and we'll be there. Here I short my combo because I was about to go over and give him crush. I don't want to waste more time. Throw the special 1 here. And this closes out the fight. So just over a minute and a half. Not too terrible. And that obviously ends our war with the boss fight. And the boss fight I took this morning. So yeah, I took it the morning of, because I was kind of backed up behind a couple people, which again, not a big deal. But I thought I might have to take it before work, so that's why I wanted to clear the other fights and not try and clear all at once. But yeah, that was the war. In terms of results, we did win this war. I'm not going to go grab the score. The score was 5. Was it 4-2 or 5-2? We won. We only had 2 deaths, and they had 4 or 5 deaths. I can't remember what they ended on. So we did end up winning the war, which is the big thing. Again, if I died and we would have lost the war, it would have just been awful. I would have felt so bad. So I'm extremely happy we won the war. And also, it didn't cost us too much in the attack bonus race because LVT ended up dying, I think, 3 times. So we ended up picking up an extra attack bonus. So I think, or maybe they died 2 more. I think we have a 7 attack bonus lead going into final 3 wars. So really, as long as if we went out, we should win. Basically, that's full stop. There shouldn't be a big concern with needing to not die that much. It's just, if we win the last 3, our deaths will have to be low enough that we'll win on attack bonus. So it puts us in a good spot. The death, again, was just really bad. Yeah, it's just, especially, it's more the timing of it than anything else. Eventually, you're going to die in war. It's inevitable, but doing it in the critical war like this was just not what I wanted to see. And then in terms of my deathless streak, it also ended my deathless streak, which was quite high. I think it ended up at 272, so it was my longest streak I've had. So, 272 kills in a row without dying is great. It was my first death this year, so almost made it to the halfway point without dying. But yeah, I mean, I really wanted to get to 300, would have been cool, but I'm just really glad we won the war. Again, that's the big thing. So, Hopefully I play well. I mean, again, this war I played really well except for the one fight. So if I can play that the way besides the shocker fight, the first attempt, if I can play that way the rest of the season, I should be able to close it out and not have another death, and finish the season pretty strong. So, oh my gosh. Oh, this, whatever. You get the picture. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video though. I yapped plenty long enough. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.